The god Maui, legendary throughout Polynesia for strength and fearlessness, cast his fishing hook deep into the Pacific Ocean and with divine might pulled out our island kingdom of Tonga. Tonga is a nation of 170 islands, 2/3 of the way between Hawaii and Australia. Our islands have seen many changes since our seafaring ancestors first landed on our shores some 3,500 years ago. Our oral histories tell of turbulence caused by wars and invasions. Our written histories record the upheaval caused by the arrival of trade ships and Christian missionaries in the 17th century. Our recent history documents the changes brought by Queen Sa'alote's 4-decade reign when she stopped foreign business from entering the country. Today, we see even more change with the influx of automobiles driving on Western-styled roads, playing American rap music on FM national radio. We are a proud people with familial bonds to the land. We believe that through loyalty to kinship and through the mercy of God, we continue to retain and own our sovereignty. Our independence has helped us maintain and nurture sacred traditional practices. In spite of Christian biases and Western medicine's attempt to disregard our native healing practices, traditional healers known as Kau Whai To'o continue to play an integral part in contemporary Tongan society. Our children are first acquainted with Tongan medicine, Whai To'o Whakatonga, when in the womb. They are soothed by the hands and voice of the ma'uli, or midwife, as she massages the mother's stomach and assures her about the new life within. Kiu Anitoni is a ma'uli who comes from a legacy of at least 5 generations of midwives. Although there is a lack of written history, it is likely that midwives have been in her family for centuries. She too has shared this knowledge with her 2 daughters, Golo and Lamona.
Keki muia na ku sio ke ku kuiua o ilo ku fatongia faingata na ne fosia e ngahi a ko hiri o wa mai pe ke ku kuio no uluaki e na o popo e ku fine eki ke hoko yo ka nga we ofa ki ateia pa ko fie ala he fie ma o pe a ke o me a haka kai ki apin o ma fetokoni aki ai ka ko talange ma pe fale mahak fikau akpem fale mahak ospe nga ha nau kete kate na fok pek fale mahak jo nga he ko fale mahak he kai te di uai he fakapule angai ko mautol ko nga we ofape pe ko ke maula ke ko a ko lava tuli hata o ko apin ko ne ha pe hata o ki o apin e tu ko nga ko to pe ak fai te wa le ke mi ko fie ma e tai mina ya ma fa nau na lava pe ke fu ha lo pe fa nau ha pe hani ke nga na ke te pe tai mu na langa ai pe lava pe ke fu ak fa na o al ke feitu ko ya o tu ku ya mo ka tokon ke to ta ko fa ngata ya.
None of the healers you will see accept payment for their services. The ability to heal is believed to be a gift from God. To charge money for it would be shameful. In direct contrast to the Western policy of services rendered, payment made, the Tongan way is one of gratitude and gift-giving upon successful completion of treatment. Golo, Kiu's eldest daughter, explains the process of delivery.
Koe taha, ka baule wa e hafae o talatala mai o ku osipana ki bege fae le ulanga ku ha e toto. Pea mahino ka tautolu ko fa ilonga ke ha ua bebe. E ha o toto ki mua pa ko taimi ko ia uno foi bebe ke whakaofi mai ke matapa e tango whanau ke uki tua bebe pa ko e taimi ko ia e lava pe ke ko ne langa pe e malu e langa o ngoi whae te no kakano ne te ko ia o stangu te bebe he matapa ke hu mai ki tua pe e taimi ko ia ngoi fa e fi kokono ia ne hongo e te vale a tai he kokono ka ko ene taimi ku whakana tūla ai fa e le ko pau lewa ke hu mai e pepe taimi ko ia te ka kanu fa e pe kokono lewa fa e lava ke hu mai e pepe ko ne hu mai ko ia pepe pehe hono ulu o puno e pepe pa ko taimi ko ke kokono mai fa e o pehe ha ke pepe ko pehe ha ke pepe ko e pepe o ngata ia he matapa ko wa wai pe te ulawa pe e au i he kunga au ko aku o puke i he mea pe te ringa pepe furihi ai ke alo ai uma ko ki lalo o uma ko ki olunga kai lava ke hure re mai pepe kai ke wesia ai hata fa aki o e matapa ko hu mai ai pepe.
The standard treatment given a patient by a midwife is a massage of tongue and oil, which is a mixture of coconut oil and herbal extracts. The ma'uli applies the oil to the expectant mother's stomach and lower back. These women participate in daily labors and duties, such as weaving of mats, cooking, and washing clothes, in addition to their responsibilities as a healer. Kiu is 83 years old. As a young mother, Kiu apprenticed with her mother. When her mother passed away, Kiu began her own practice. Expectant mothers from Ta'anea and other nearby villages visit Kiu for consultation and to receive the massage treatment referred to as hikikete. Many people find themselves balancing between traditional and Western-style medicine. The healers see the value of both systems and quietly work servicing those aspects of healthcare that remain underserved by the Western system. La Mona and Kolo learned how to be midwives by watching their mother practice from the time they were little girls. When La Mona and Kolo became mothers, they began apprenticing with Kiu until they were proficient enough to practice on their own.
Whakaango a ki pe koe o mai Masihova anima kihe. Pane ompe ko te whahifo pe, koe wha koe o ku mahina o ku tā mai, koe pepe ia. Pakapate te alatu ki he, o ku kai ke tā koe pepe e whiwhine ia. O te ai whiwhine, ai tangata bengo. Ke tokoni ki ho mari. Pakapakau. O ko whape ki he kete, pea o kui ai mea pete he lalo kona. Ko e whanua momoko. Pea o ku whakainu a ke vai, pea toki alu e kitua. He? Pea ata aia me he no whaanga e ngo pepe, me he moe. Pako pau, ke tupulele ia pepe he hono hene alkitua. Ka aku uhinga ia whanua momoko, koe uhi koe kai e mea momoko koe. Inu akapa vai, akapa inu, pea kai moe askilimi. Oku loni ia ki hepane, pia e kasa ia. He mea koe au ne hanga whakatupu. Pia mau ai o pepe. He kai peke te ia maha pepe. O wa peke whaka inu wai ia ke alu. Ake vai koe na momo ia. Pehe.
Sione Anitoni, Kiu's husband, assists her by making the vaihaka she will prescribe to her patients. Along in years, he will send family members like his son-in-law, Simeone, on frequent visits into the bush to harvest the barks that he uses for making medicine. Simeone carefully removes just enough bark for his needs. Enough bark is left to allow the tree to regenerate without any harm. Sione follows directions that have been handed down from generations through Kiu's family. Scraping, boiling, chopping, straining, mixing. Sione brews the medicines necessary for his family and his community. The medicine is made from the bark of several trees, including toi, manonu, nonu, lopata, and fao. Little babies are so fragile. It is our responsibility to protect them and give them the very best care we can. The healer knows how to make the ancient recipes for mixing plants and herbs to make medicine for the baby. Here, several mothers have brought their babies to Faleata, a specialist in baby care. She extracts the medicines she needs from plants such as lau tolutahi. Children will be children wherever you go in this world. On our island, our children are encouraged to play hard and grow strong. Unfortunately, childhood is full of hazards, but we in Tonga are prepared for that. Massage therapists assist in the healing of the bruised muscles, sprained joints, broken bones, and abrasions common among our young ones. This is Viliami Atemaile, a well-respected massage therapist in the village of Sopu. He learned his healing skills from his father, who in turn learned from his Fijian mother. Historically, alliances in war and intermarriage brought about an exchange of healing arts between Fijian healers from the Lau Island group and Tongan healers. This morning, Viliami is visited by a father and his young boy. The boy injured his elbow while playing with friends. Now it is up to Viliami to help him heal correctly. Anciently, an injury such as this could ruin a boy's future on the island. A boy who could not fish or farm became a burden on a village. While he was still cared for by his family, he was not considered fit for marriage or starting a family on his own. The massage therapist, therefore, was a vital part of every village. The massage helps relax and strengthen the muscles around the injured elbow. A little discomfort now will pay off with a healthy arm in the future. This is a teenager who broke his leg while playing rugby. Viliami is concerned not only about the injured muscles and joints, but also about the possibility of infection. Before the days of modern medications, the massage therapist was instrumental in staving off infections that would otherwise cripple or kill a patient. The boy tries his best to hide his pain. In Tonga, the ability to withstand physical pain is still an important part of our culture. The distressed look on his face conceals the true agony he must feel as tender muscles and raw wounds are rubbed. The massaging helps improve circulation and reduce the time needed for healing. The oils contain botanical extracts that promote healing while killing infection. As Tongan youth reach adulthood, they are expected to marry. Anxious grandparents want grandchildren, and few parents wait long to begin their families. Children are the treasure of their parents, and when a couple has problems with pregnancy, they seek out the help of a fertility specialist. Mele Mahi is a traditional fertility specialist. Mele is 68 years old and learned to be a healer from her grandparents, who practiced in the island group of Ha'apai. On this afternoon, a young couple along with an anxious mother-in-law come for a visit.
Ke whainga taim pia ke inu ai, kai ke pe ke inu ke au ke pōnima. Pōnima, ane pō, pe inu whakaosia pōmpongi. Ai o pēha no inu e vai.
E ka matarewa ke pō ulakia he pōni?
Ia pō ulakia he pōni. O si ke a pōmpongi tō pureru, ko pāu ke ne inu whakaosia pōmpongi tō pureru. Kana ka inu a pe a whakafuafua pe, ke o se pōnima pe toki o si. Ai inu o si tini o si ai aho tō pureru pōmpongi. Pale inu o si.
Au whia mau ke nā inu toko oa?
Inu toko oa he inu ko ini.
Ko ia.
Pea koe ni osi toko ia pea inu mai pea.
Ai ngau a te o whai ini ai.
Iyo.
Pea o se pō ni ma, tēnā toi whoki mai ai, o toi hoane vai.
Ko pau ke nā toi whoki mai ki amo whaka osi vai. Pea osi koe apa nā pe tēnā whika pau tēnā toi mau tēnā o ke o mai moia ke hua. Ko pau pe ia ke nā toi o mai. Ka ko pau pe ke hoane vai.
O te kau aki, koe hānai e uhinga. O koe kai ke lawai, whaahinga ni ihi, ke nau mauha pepe. Koe tupunga nei he hā.
Koe anga be whakaukau a aku mo kuiloi. Koe ka taia tae whanau. Koe ka taia tae whanau ka koe tupunga pe. Koe ke whanau ai ha taia. O maki ia pe hano ke te on. Hangi koe maki koe ni. Hangi koe mahaki koe ni. Ka fua vai ai hau ni koe pono amo. Ko koe ka taia tae whanau ke mama koe. Ka koe tupunga pe ukai whanau ai a. Ukai pe ke maha. Ukai ke me ulere hao ke te. Hangi koe ulahi whakamomoko. Tau koe e tau. Puke whaka whiwhine koe a tau tolu. Pei kai lawe pe ke mawhani whanau ana e. Tukule. Tau kāpea, he kakai koni ko nao mai ko whaito. Ko kakai a ko e ani ihi au te ara pita o mahapana pe kati o kāpea. Kau koe a kakai a ihi o te ara. Kakai ko ngā pō ma whaito. Kau fua koe vai. O ilonga pe. Ai momoko nao ke te o nao. O momoko ke he pe ia. Ko nao ke te o nao tu mahapana pe ia ki olunga. Ka ana po e koe ko nao po nao tu. O momoko pe ia.
Using local plants and following ancient ritual, Mele prepares the fertility medicine for the childless couple. The medicine consists of heilala and uhi leaves rubbed together and then mixed with the meat of an old coconut. The medicine should taste a little sour.
Tai.
Tai.
Mele strains the medicine through lemongrass and then through a piece of cloth. The young couple drink their medicine and take the remainder with them in a bottle. They, like many hopeful young couples, have faith in the knowledge and experience of the fertility expert. For many couples, the treatments prove effective and the childless return generation after generation. As certain as the sun must rise, it must also set. For us in the evening of our lives, we have no fear. There are beautiful things to be experienced at the sunset that cannot be seen at any other time of day. Old age strikes us here on Tonga like it does all people. We have no cure for that. But we do not fear growing old here. The elders hold a place of respect within the community. Besides, what a joy it is to see your many children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren.